Hi everyone, in this video we are going to solve to find maximum and minimum in the element. As in the previous videos, we have solved to find the maximum elements by checking each element in the array of list, right? Array of list. And we use different methods to solve this by sorting maximum. So in this also we are going to solve as like that, but it is also minimum element in the list. So let's define. Okay, here I have created a file which is nothing but day 8. So here it is a list of elements input. Let's take it here and let's define a function minimum maximum list, right? Then we have to give the array or any numbers list I have defined as an array. Then it, like, let's say I'm passing and giving the function like print minimum maximum function. Let's say I'm giving in a list is like this. Okay, let's see what is hints here they are giving. Let's start by assuming the first element is nothing but the maximum and minimum. So first we have to assume that and loop through, like if the number is greater than, in the list if a number is greater than current maximum, then we have to update the maximum. If number is smaller, then we have to the update minimum. And then print both. It is just like a keep tracking of the biggest one and smallest one to see far we have seen. Okay, then we have to update the each number. Okay, so first we have to define as we did in the largest number, which is nothing but to find as like this, right? Here also we have defined the first number as a current number, and we find, let's say, current or target is equal to target number is equal to array of first element, is it? Then let's check for I or like a number in numbers, nothing but a array. If num is greater than target number, then we have to update, what we have to update, maximum number, right? So let's say maximum number is equal to 0, and if not, we have to update the minimum number also, right? Minimum number 0. So we have here we have to define if the number is greater than this target element. For example, here 10, and first checking by both, it is not can solve. 10 is not greater than 10, right? So next, 10 is greater than 25, not. So if 10 is greater than 5, or like yes, sorry, 5 is greater than 10, no, 40 is greater than 10, right? So then it will updates maximum number is equal to num. If not, we can go with uh, what it is, minimum number is equal to num. Let's print or return both minimum. Okay, let's use a f string, which is nothing but directly defining all, like a minimum number is flower brackets, we have to define like a minimum number variable. Next, and maximum number is, like we have to define the maximum variable. Let's try to run this file and get, let's see what we get. So minimum number is nothing but 5 and maximum number is nothing but we want 40, right? Minimum number is okay, but what about the maximum number? Is it, if number is greater than if first number, if it is 10 is greater than 25, no. So I think we have to reverse it. Is it? Let's check it. Minimum number is no. So I think so we have to update the maximum number, is it? Let's see what is wrong I'm doing. So here it is defined, okay, it is directly defining the first number. It is not. If number is greater than maximum, we have to update. Number is greater than, okay, it is like updating each time. Same as like I did when I defined a number, it is every time it is updating, so I have to also update. I directly giving the target number, it is not updating, right? To check each and every element with this number, it's always checking with the 10 only, 10 only, 10 only. So I think we have to define this for, right? And let's comment it and use this as a target, as a maximum number and a minimum number. Is, I think, okay. Now it's okay. Let's try to run this. Yes, we got the output here. Minimum number is nothing but 15 and maximum number, no, we have to come the 5, right? What I'm doing. Okay, it is using another loop, another function, but mm, let's try to debug what's the problem. So run debugger and this, and what is this? So here we get the function and saying that each character and first and maximum is also 10. Then it is the iterating is, let's 10 is greater than or not, no, so 10 is updating to the minimum, is it? Next checking next element 25. 25 is greater than, yes, so then updates to the this. And if what it is, if 25 next element is like a 5 is greater than 25, no, so it is updating this. And here also to check next element like 40 is greater than 50, yes, for 25, yes, then it's updating. Then okay, it is checking with 15 is 40, then it is also updating the minimum, but it have to stay the 5 also, right? So I think I have to change the code. Then let's say, so same as like that, it is always to check with the minimum also to every time. So if minimum or like a number should be less than minimum, then we have to update that also. So okay, now it's good. So it is like a just checking, and edge cases is nothing but like if it is an empty list, then it is not valid. Then because we always reiterating, right, so should handle separately, we have to do. Negative numbers is okay if it is have one element only, then it is both is like a minimum and maximum, so we have to keep in mind that also. Time complexity is nothing but big of n, and okay, it is taking two variables and okay. Next try to go each and approach same as like that above we did, and using built-in function which is nothing but maximum and minimum to find the largest, and directly it is a built-in function, right? So ready-made functions best for the interviews but allowed. Okay, next sorting the list, and just we have did the sorted and taken the first element and last element, that's it. And here less efficient compared to big of n, so good to know for this also. Okay, when we go to the interviews, they will ask like a what a, another approach with same as like a loop, not only loop, then we go to the built-in and sorting also. It is also a best method to sort and taking the element. Next, using the reduce functions as like giving the anonymous function and variables, is it? Uses the lambda to compare each two elements at the time, and useful if to show the functional knowledge. I think it's maybe advanced approach, so I think it's much not used. Heap is nothing but like a tree type structure. Let's show there. So heap is like a tree based structure, and it's like a shows it is meaning like if it is a minimum heap, then it shows like a smallest element as the root, and it is not fully sorted list. It is like a it's structured, so it is to find and return the minimum or maximum element by using heaps. For example, here some images will be present, right? So let's say here we have the first, it is minimum heap, which is nothing but one. Here the minimum element should be present, other should always their branches should present their maximum with the minimum element. See, 2 is greater than 1 and 3 is greater than 1, so here 4 is greater than 2. That is a minimum bit. Maximum is nothing but fully reversed, like it is a maximum, there should be minimum. Okay, so here minimum heap will have the minimum element in the root, maximum will have maximum element in the root. Okay, so next, why we using this and means it is like a easy to frequently, and it is a highly efficient time complexity. Okay, when using the retrievals on this, and here we are checking means minimum is like minimum heap, maximum heap, right? So it is like a priority queues, like it is nothing but like a task scheduler, the highest priority to take the first, and it is nothing but like that. So minimum memory, okay, it is with a standard list and keep it is here. Heap will only use the list of elements only, then it is structured like as a tree. Okay, it is just by importing, and heapify it is like a nothing but like a smallest element will be that the index. A little bit confusing, just to go our element like just to find n heap q and smallest and largest. So minimum heap nothing but two efficient ways to manage and retrieve the smallest elements, which is nothing but to particularly use for the priority queue. Okay, okay, next, same as like see heap dot n smallest, heap dot n largest, we have to find that. It is useful for the top k or top and largest elements will be present if to find that. Overkill for the large one. Okay, it is not much useful for the single element, it's only useful for the largest elements. Okay, next approach is like from the taking input and giving the same as like min functions. Okay, here edge cases or nothing but as I said, and single element will be like that. And okay, these all takes the big of n time complexity, and sorting make the less efficient, I think, right? For the interviews, best approach is nothing but the maximum and minimum numbers, right? Logic based, if they ask, then use the loop method. Yes. So that's all for today. And in next video, we will go into the second largest element in the list. Okay, what is that second largest element? And so try to solve yourself for the if in this video, and for the next video we are going to solve the second largest element and try to research or try to know about that, so you will can easily understand what is that is. So thank you and see you in the next video.